London Bridge, 1500. You're standing on a street built over water. Shops and houses rise 3 stories above the river. Timber frames lean toward each other. The upper floors almost touch. Below, the Thames rushes through narrow gaps. This is not just a crossing. People live here. They work here. Entire lives unfold above the current. At the southern gatehouse, heads sit on iron spikes. Traitors, or men the crown called traitors. Flesh and bone, left to rot. No one looks up. A merchant passes with a cart of wool. A fishwife argues over the price of herring. Life continues beneath the dead. The smell hits you. Wood smoke, river mud, salted fish, animal dung. 50,000 people live inside these walls. Wooden wheels clatter on timber planks. A farmer's cart blocks the way. Vegetables from Kent piled high. No one is patient. The crowd thickens as you push north. Ahead, the rooftops of Cheapside, the heart of London's trade. Cheapside, the widest street in London, the richest. Timber-fronted shops line both sides 3 stories high. Guild signs hang overhead. No words, symbols. A golden key for locksmiths, a glove for glovers. Most Londoners cannot read. The noise is constant. Bread sellers shout their prices. A blacksmith's hammer rings. Somewhere, a pig squeals. Goldsmiths have their shops here. Silver plates catch the morning light. A single cup costs more than a laborer earns in a month. A laborer makes 4 pence a day. A chicken costs 3. Meat is a luxury. Most people eat bread, pottage, and hope. Transactions happen in silver pennies. Credit, barter. A man trades a coat for salted fish. Paper money does not exist yet. Forestalling, buying goods before they reach market to resell higher, is illegal. Get caught, and you spend a day in the pillory. An apprentice stumbles under a wooden tray stacked with loaves. The bread hits the mud. His master strikes him hard. Nobody helps. The bells of St. Paul's ring across the rooftops. 12 strikes. Noon approaches. The cathedral is close. Old St. Paul's. The spire rises over 500 feet. The tallest structure in England. Stone walls, Gothic arches, centuries of prayer. But the churchyard is chaos. Booksellers crowd wooden stalls. Scribes write letters for those who cannot. Lawyers hunt for clients. Inside the nave, the sacred and the profane collide. Merchants negotiate deals. Servants wait, hoping to be hired for the day. A priest tries to pray. Around him, footsteps echo on stone. Conversations bounce off the vaulted ceiling. This is London's indoor street. On the cathedral steps, 2 men throw dice. A priest shouts at them. They scatter, laughing. No one seems shocked. Noon. The bells of St. Paul's ring. Then another church joins. Then another. 12 churches, 12 bells, filling the sky with sound. This is how London tells time. No clocks, no watches, just bells, marking the hours from dawn to curfew. The ringing fades. The guild halls are opening for afternoon business. The real work of the city is about to begin. The side streets narrow. Timber walls close in. This is where London makes things. Every lane has its trade. A blacksmith's forge glows orange in the dim lane. The hammer strikes steady. Sparks scatter onto straw. An apprentice stamps them out. Fire is everyone's nightmare. Timber buildings, thatched roofs, open flames. One gust of wind, and a street disappears. The tanner's yard reeks. Urine and lime. Animal hides stretched on wooden frames. The smell clings to your clothes for hours. In a weaver's workshop, the loom clacks in rhythm. Threads pulled tight. Wool becoming cloth. The weaver's hands never stop moving. A baker slides loaves into a clay oven. The heat pushes you back. Flour dust floats in the orange glow. Bread for Cheapside. Apprentices are everywhere. Boys as young as 10, bound to masters for 7 years. They sleep in attics. They eat last. They learn. Without guild membership, you cannot legally work. Without apprenticeship, no guild will have you. This is how the city guards its trades. The smell of roasting meat drifts from the river. The workers pause. The main meal of the day is calling. The taverns are waiting. The river pulls you south. Timber alehouses lean over the mud flats. At low tide, the smell rises. The Thames is everything. Water supply, sewer, highway. Boats crowd the surface. Wherries, barges, fishing skiffs. The steel yard dominates the waterfront. German merchants live behind its walls. Foreign goods flow through. Fur, timber, wine. Inside a tavern, the air is thick. Wood smoke and sweat. Workers drink ale from wooden cups, safer than water. A woman pours ale from a clay pitcher. Most ale in London is brewed by women. She knows her regulars. The food is simple: pottage, thick vegetable stew, dark rye bread, wooden bowls, wooden spoons. Forks do not exist yet. Two dock workers argue over dice. Voices rise. The tavern keeper steps between them. A fight means trouble with the watch. Outside, the sun hangs low. The bells will ring soon. Curfew, taverns close, city gates shut. The wealthy head home. A stone townhouse near the river. 3 stories, glass in some windows. Most homes have only wooden shutters. Glass is expensive. Inside, candles burn. Beeswax, not tallow. The light is softer. The smell is cleaner. Small details that separate rich from poor. The main hearth crackles. A fire large enough to warm the whole room. Tapestries hang on the walls to hold the heat. The merchant eats roasted fowl, white bread, spiced wine. His wife wears silk trim, luxuries most Londoners never taste. Servants eat separately, dark bread, pottage, the same meal as the dock workers by the river. Wealth divides even those under one roof. The merchant sits by candlelight with his account books. Parchment pages covered in Latin and numbers. Debts owed, credits extended. Most of his wealth is not coin, it is promises. Outside, a bell rings. The city gates are closing. Chains stretch across the streets. London seals itself for the night. The merchant blows out all but one candle. No street lighting, none. If you are out after dark, you carry a lantern or you stumble blind through the mud. The overhanging upper floors block the moon. The lanes become tunnels. Darkness so thick you feel it on your skin. Most Londoners are inside now. Shutters closed, doors barred, fires banked low but never fully out. Relighting without matches is difficult. Every timber house is one gust away from burning. People sleep lightly. They listen for the smell of smoke. A watchman walks past calling the hour. Midnight and all is well. His lantern throws a circle of light, then gone. Something crashes in an alley. Footsteps running. The watchman raises his lantern. Sees nothing. Crime thrives after dark. Punishment is harsh, branding, hanging. But that does not stop it. Chamber pots empty from windows into the street. No warning, no apology. It all flows toward the river. The bells ring one last time. The city sleeps. Dawn will break over London Bridge in hours. The wherries will return. The stalls will open. The bells will ring. 50,000 people will wake and follow the same routines as their grandparents. This city has barely changed in centuries. But change is coming. The Reformation will shatter the church we saw today. Henry VIII will dissolve the monasteries. The spire of St. Paul's will fall. And in 1666, fire will erase medieval London entirely. The timber, the thatch, the lanes so narrow you could touch both walls, all of it, gone. But that is later. For now, the traitors' heads still watch from the bridge. The guilds still rule. The Thames still flows. The bells fall silent. 50,000 souls rest under timber and thatch, unaware of the centuries coming for them.